Make yourself comfortable, laying down or relaxing on the couch in a quiet, undisturbed place. Do not use this audio track while driving or when otherwise engaged in any kind of activity that requires your full and undivided attention. Be comfortable in loose clothing and turn the sound of your cell phone off. If you wear any glasses, place them to the side, unencumbered by any kind of physical or environmental distractions. When comfortable, slowly close your eyes and listen to the sound of my voice. Allow any kind of noise to simply drift away in the background. There is nothing you need to do right now other than breathe and relax. Become aware of your breathing rhythm without necessarily changing anything. Just breathe and listen to my voice. Now take a deep, comfortable breath. On the inhale, allow energy to enter your lungs. And on the exhale, allow stress to flow away. Repeat this a few times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. I want you to imagine and visualize that with the power of your mind, your imagination, you're becoming aware of the space around you. Not just the space in your room, but a larger reality. It's almost as if you are floating in this reality. This reality is governed by natural forces. Forces you can connect with. As a great Eastern saint said, the wind of grace is always blowing, but we need to raise our sails. You see, that energy is already here. Let us slowly learn to tune in. Become aware of how gravity is holding you down on your bed or couch. It's as if it's both carrying you in space and holding your weight. Allow this gravity to carry the weight of your life. Just letting go, relaxing. In this vast universal space are many more forces. Light, chi, prana, all those life-giving energies that we inhale with every breath we take. Sense some of that light, some of that energy around you and within you as you breathe. Perhaps you could attach to this light certain qualities like energy, color, healing, well-being, comfort. The kind of qualities that will make you feel comfortable. As you get in touch with this light, its qualities, its energy, its color, gently allow this energy, this light, this chi, this life form to enter the soles of your feet, allowing it to move up through your ankles, your shins, your calves, even deeper down to the core of your bones, and from these bones moving upwards slowly through the core of your knees. And for a moment, allow it to just shine there, perhaps even extending around those knees, because it's at those knees where you find your base, those knees upon which you stand, that foundation strengthened by this life force, this chi, this light. Gently allow it to flow upwards through your thighs, through your hips, and into your tummy region. Just allow it to shine there. As it shines, this chi, this life, this comfort, already starting to digest whatever sits there undigested. A letting go, negatives dissipating, disintegrating, a release, allowing it to gently flow down to your lower back and your upper back, and giving permission, as it were, allowing the body to sink down on the bed or couch. I cannot do it for you, but you can do it yourself. As this light, this chi, this energy gently flows up through the internal organs to your heart center, a kind of spiritual center at the core of your chest, which in and by itself is its own light, its own beauty, its own power. Allow this healing light that we've invoked to embrace your heart, sending waves and rays of energy deep inside the core of your heart, allowing this warmth, this healing, to move into those regions most sacred and secret. As this light now gently flows up to your shoulders. It's at these shoulders where we literally carry the weight of the world. And for a moment, let it slide off. For a moment, just like Alice in Wonderland, allow this sense of going down into that rabbit hole, into that different dimension. For a moment, there is no past or future, just this now, this sense of letting go deeper and deeper, as this energy gently flows down your upper arms, elbows, lower arms, wrists, hands, allowing with it to flow out through your fingertips any residual anxiety. Let it flow out as this energy, this light, this chi that we are invoked, gently flows up through the back of your neck into your brains, allowing this light to flow through the neural pathways. As Harvard studies have scientifically proven, visualizing, allowing that light to flow through these neural pathways instantly alter its chemistry. The power of your own mind, epigenetic control, and allowing the changing of the chemistry in the brains as this light now floods these neural tracks, these neural pathways. The receptors in the brain becoming even more awakened, attuned, capable of allowing even more energy to flow from the beyond in and through the brain, the mind, as it now flows over your forehead, your eyes, through and behind your eyes, your cheeks, and relaxing your jaw. As the jaw relaxes, the whole body relaxes. Find yourself floating on top of this imaginary staircase. This imaginary staircase that has 20 steps, that is well lit and has a sturdy railing on the left. Finding yourself there, surrounded by this blazing light, this energy, this power so strong, so bright, that it has already started to flow in between the elementary particles of your body, starting this restoration, this rejuvenation. Standing here on the top of the staircase, feeling completely relaxed. In a moment, we're going to walk down this staircase safely. Not yet, but in a moment, we're going to walk down this staircase. Not yet, but in a moment at every step down, finding this sense of letting go, as if at the top of the staircase, leaving that anxiety, that worry, that burden behind. At every step down, exponentially allowing this sense of letting go. With every step deeper and deeper down into this comfortable, calm sense of well-being. Begin to see yourself standing on top of this staircase as an ex-smoker. And that image, that feeling leaves you with a little grin on your face. This smile allows this sense of confidence to arise. This good, strong feeling. You know you're on a mission towards health and longevity. Take a moment to get in touch with this image and this feeling. Really feel it in every way and how it empowers you. You are becoming in charge. This feeling, this image becomes now deeply ingrained within. And with every step down, you will start to reinforce this image and feeling, making it part of who you are. A new and powerful image and feeling. Here we go. The left foot first, down the staircase at 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, going deeper and deeper down now at 9, 8, 7, 6, letting go at 5, 4, 3, release, 2, 1, and 0, deep sleep. As you drift deeper in a comfortable state of well-being, all the way down at the bottom of the staircase, the gates of your imagination easily open. And as you continue on this journey today, you will notice how you become more focused as you go deeper within, drifting deeper and deeper. Turning in within, you notice how all your senses become more attuned and alert. As you remain focused on the sound of my voice, it seems as if all other sounds seem to sort of drift away, as if disappearing almost, unimportant as they are, and only able to take you deeper within. The sound of my voice only takes you deeper, and though the body is getting sleepier and sleepier, deeper and deeper in this state of pure relaxation, your mind stays alert and wakeful. Visualize and imagine this special space, your place, a place that is yours, a very beautiful place. Allow effortlessly this place to come about. This happens in your imagination with no effort at all, with ease, as these images and feelings seem to manifest all by themselves. Becoming alive, allow your senses to feel and sense this place, its details coming alive naturally, easily and effortlessly. As you are beginning to move around this place, perhaps stroll around or float around, and you get a better feeling of it, allow yourself to get more acquainted with it. As you begin to sense the essential quality about this place, allow yourself a moment to feel this. With all your senses heightened, you become more aware of all that is around. You continue to feel even calmer as this feeling of comfort settles deeply within. Getting more in touch now, you observe in many different ways. A feeling, hearing, sensing, knowing. As you begin to imagine finding the most sacred part of your special space. And moving there now, an even deeper comfort emerges. As if with every continuing breath, you go still deeper within. With every breath in, you become aware of an increased sense of well-being. Take a few moments and allow this positive feeling to settle deeply within. and the body will respond in a positive way. When ready, and this feeling settles deeply within, look around, sensing, knowing, allowing it to settle deeply within in a way just right for you. We're now going to change your old habit. You start to listen to this track because you want to quit smoking. Had it been that easy, you would already have stopped. I want you to get in touch with that part of yourself that does not want to quit. And I want you to strike a deal with that part of you. I want you to ask it, what is the positive aspect of smoking that you wish to hold on to? Do you have an answer? Something like relaxation, getting away, some me time perhaps? I want you to dive into your subconscious now to search if there is another way you can achieve this purpose. For example, if it helps you to relax, think of a few other ways you could relax. And when you have done this, and you have found some new ways, I want your subconscious to rearrange these new behaviors in such a way that from this moment forward, you will automatically resort to these new ways, starting to create change in your life. These new changes and this newfound freedom far outweighs any feeling of deprivation. You are in control now, not paper and shredded tobacco. So that if you even think about a cigarette, you hear in your mind, no, I've new ways to relax, new ways to cope. I'm in control of my life now as a non-smoker. No, 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 no. Now, repeat this silently in your mind after I say it. I am making the decision that from today onwards I am in charge, and nothing can stop me from becoming a permanent non-smoker. Now, taste or imagine the worst taste that you possibly can. There is surely something that you have tasted that is so terrible that it almost made you vomit. Or perhaps there was something you once put in your mouth that was so horrendous you felt sick right away. Now, remember in every possible way, as vivid as you possibly can, that repulsive taste, and how it can make you feel sick instantly if you would eat it right now. Notice how your body and mind react right away. Notice the texture, the smell, the taste. And you just want to puke it out right away. I want you to imagine now lighting a cigarette as you usually do, raising it to your mouth, only instead of having the usual taste that you're used to when the cigarette touches your lips, the horrendous taste just pours out of the cigarette into your mouth. You even start to imagine that a liquid form of this terrible stuff oozes out of the cigarette onto your hand on one end and flows in the back of your throat on the other end. And suddenly it dawns on you, why do I allow this stuff in my body? And you just have enough of it. Enough already, yes? I wonder if you can remember the time back when you were younger. The time when you were smoking one of your first cigarettes. Remember traveling back in time as if you are flipping the pages of a calendar. A calendar that has pictures of you throughout the years. Flipping back the pages, year by year, month by month, till you arrive back at an earlier time when you were smoking one of your early cigarettes. Remember a specific time, a specific place, what that place looked like, who was there with you, and what the weather was like. Think of all the things you were feeling at that moment. Try to really connect with it. Now remember you inhaling that first smoke and how it affected your body, how you coughed, perhaps fell sick, the terrible taste, perhaps even dizziness. You've lost ever since that childlike sensitivity and can't even feel it anymore. But your body could then, healthy as it was. And as you experience that moment from your past right now, realize that this is where your smoking history began. You could never foresee that smoking would turn out to be such a deadly habit. You could never imagine that as it slowly attacked your body, it would start to take a hold of your life and health. Now, gently start to move back again, back through time, year by year, month by month, and you start to notice all the tar that you inhaled piling up against the wall of your lungs. In the beginning it seemed negligible, but then as time went by, thicker and thicker layers covering the entire inner walls of your lungs, making it harder to breathe as time went by. Get a good look at it and what it has been doing to you. Notice yourself now back with me in the here and now as your consciousness blossoms. You realize that you've had your share of cigarettes. Nobody deprived you of them, and you've had plenty. You're so totally done with them now that you have come to the end of this journey. The journey about you and smoking has finally come to an end. As a matter of fact, you are totally done right now. Tear this calendar up and throw it away. You're done with it. You're free. Now, it's common that as you stop smoking, there may seem to be a void in your life, as if a friend passed away, or you feel left without this crutch, this alleged support. What happens to some people is that as they experience this void, they panic and attribute a false meaning to it. They feel, oh my God, I'm noticing this void, this emptiness, and this must mean that I should have this cigarette again to fill this void. But don't fall into that trap, and don't give this void any false meaning. As a matter of fact, when you start to feel this void, it's a proof that the hypnosis is working. It has taken away the cigarette. Your subconscious is now seeking to fill this void with something better to do. And you know now, right? Unlike before, what other ways you could use to feel good, to relax, to cope. Isn't that correct? It's even the same way with your hands, when they start to itch and feel empty. But you don't attribute a false meaning to this void, but that rather you start to do something constructive. Something that will really make you move forward, get healthy, and build a beautiful, healthy future. Imagine and visualize that years have passed and your loved ones stand at your graveside. See the tears in their eyes. Feel how they feel. And notice how sad they are that you didn't choose life with them over this old smoking habit. Think for a moment and notice all the people that you know that will be affected if you don't stop smoking. Hear their cries as they plead with you now to please stop smoking. You're making a promise to yourself. You're making a commitment for your and their sake. You've come to a fork in the road and you are making a decision. Can you feel what it's going to be like for you? As you and later on continue to build up the tar in your lungs, the bad health, the poor breathing, the guilt, the fear, continuing to be enslaved to cigarettes like some dog on a leash? Or you could move ahead in the future after you've had your final cigarette today and see how you will look. Notice how you breathe well, how your voice is clear and commands attention, how you chose that other fork in the road towards a healthy, happy, and long life. Your clear complexion, in the presence of your loved ones, growing old with them gracefully, and how they are proud of you and happy for you that you chose them instead. Feel them standing there smiling at you, hugging you, and how good it feels to be there for them. Imagine and visualize yourself now standing in a sacred and purifying pool. Its purity and sanctity is surrounding you. As you look down in its pristine waters, you can see your own reflection mirrored back at you. Your own perfectly healthy and clear you. You're pleased to see your own glow, happy and healthy, vibrant and strong, both inside and out, flowing at all levels. You take a moment, allowing this beauty and calmness to settle within. You gently reach down as your hands touch the warmth and purity of the water. Any residual tar and toxicity that was lingering in the body gets washed away. You see it flowing out through your fingertips. Every cell in your body releases its toxins that gently flow out and down your arms, through your fingers, into the healing pool. It leaves you with a vibrant, healthy, calm, and pure sense of being. You are sure now that there is nothing, no person, no thought or idea no memory or sensation out of the past, present, or in the future that will ever make you smoke again. You are now on your way to be a non-smoker, and you will remain a non-smoker. And when you are around others that smoke, it will only make you feel proud to know that you are now in control, even though you may feel a little sorry for them. When you are around others that smoke, the smoke and smell will not affect you in any way. As a matter of fact, you don't mind their company at all, because they only help you strengthen your resolve to remain in control of your health and your life. You are proud to be a non-smoker for the rest of your long, healthy life. Take another deep, cleansing breath as you find yourself back into your sacred space. Allow all of this to be integrated within, in a way just right for you, allowing even more positivity to settle. And allow the memory and feeling of this sacred place to be firmly established within, so that you may return here at any time. Know that there is no limitation to how often you can come back here, consciously or in this deeply relaxed state, as after all, this is your own space, your refuge, your sanctuary. And now I will count from 0 to 5, with 0 meaning deep sleep, and 5 being a non-suggestible state, as at 0, deep sleep. At 1, close the gate to the subconscious mind, reinforcing the positives. 2, slowly coming up and out, finding yourself back in your room, fully integrated into the body as 1. 3, refreshed, as if awakening from a deep, restful, restorative sleep. 4, bring forward into your outer conscious awareness a feeling of peace and well-being. And 5, eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, wide awake.